Good morning, students, and welcome to another online biology classroom of St. Michaels Academy. Today, I am going to discuss the last part of plant growth and development. So, let's start. Today, I am going to start with photoperiodism. What is this? Photoperiodism is the physiological reaction of organisms to the length of night or a dark period. It occurs in plants and animals. Photoperiodism can also be defined as the developmental responses of plants to the relative lengths of light and dark periods. They are classified under three groups according to the photoperiods: short day plants, long day plants, and day neutral plants. Now see the diagram. Here it has been clearly shown short day plants and long day plants photoperiodism. Critical night length by dotted line has been spotted, and short day plants flower when a period of darkness exceeds a critical night length, and long day plants flower when a period of darkness is less than a critical night length. So hope so you have understood the difference in between these two short day plants and long day plants. Next one is photoperiodic response in flowering. Photoperiodism affects flowering by inducing the shoot to produce floral buds instead of leaves and lateral buds. Now, classification of plants based on photoperiodism has been shown. Please see first one, the day length requirements for flowering in three categories of plants. Short day plant, for short day plant, day length less than 12 hours for flowering. In pie graph, it has been shown clearly. 6 hours left, 24 hours. So see, these 6 hours actually required. For the next one, long day plant, day length more than 12 hours for flowering. So that white portion is increasing. And for the last one, natural day plant, day length immaterial than 12 hours for flowering. So you can see the white portion of the third one pie graph. The next topic is physiology of flowering. So based on the duration of vegetative growth required for the plants to produce flowers, they have been classified into annuals, biennials, and perennials. All plants have to acquire ripeness to flowering. Annuals complete their vegetative growth and flowering in one season and then they die. The major stages of the flower life cycle are seed germination, growth, reproduction, pollination, and seed spreading stages. Now then, what is physiology of flowering actually? For flowering plants may require one or more inductive cycle. When a plant receiving sufficient inductive cycle is placed under unfavorable photoperiods, it flowers. So flowering occurs in plants receiving inductive cycles after intervals of unfavorable photoperiods. Increasing the number of inductive cycles results in early flowering of plant. With one induction cycle, xanthium flowers after 64 days, and with 4 to 8 inductive cycles, it flowers even after 13 days. So apical cells of plants are continuously dividing and enlarging to form stem and leaves. This tip, instead of giving rise to vegetative parts, develops into highly specialized structure. The flower initiation of flowering is due to some chemical substances in the maturing leaves formed due to photoperiodic stimulus. This substance is of hormone type which arise in response to external change. This floral hormone which is translocated to the apical tip, causing initiation of floral primordia, has not yet been isolated and its nature is not very clear. So grafting experiments in xanthium plants proved floral hormone can be translocated from one plant to another. Floral hormone gets transmitted to the receptor plant through graft union. So what is the site of photoperiodic induction? From various experiments, it has been concluded that the site of induction of photoperiodism is the leaf. The leaves receive the stimulation induced by light. The leaves then transmit the stimulation to flower buds. The photoperiodic stimulation is transmitted from the leaves to the stem through buds, obviously. Even the whole branch is stimulated by a single leaf if it is exposed to proper day period. The stimulation perceived by leaves in one branch is transmitted to the whole plant. The stimulation can also be translocated from one plant to another through grafting. Now, what are the importance of photoperiodism? Photoperiodism determines the season in which a particular plant shall come to flower. Knowledge of photoperiodic effect is useful in keeping some plants in vegetative growth to obtain higher yield of tubers, rhizomes, etc., or keep the plant in reproductive stage. So, photoperiod has an important role in agriculture as it determines fundamental physiological developments in some plants. The length of day or night is used by the plants to program its developmental stages such as flowering, budding, and tuberization to align with the favorable environmental conditions. So, what are the significances of photoperiodism? Number one, hybridization experiments, that is florigen hormone, physiological preconditioning. Number 3, increased yield. Number 4, plants remain vegetative for longer period, that is radish, carrot, etc. Number 5, annuals can be grown twice or thrice a year. Number 6, prevention of winter dormancy and autumn leaf fall. And the last one, but not the least, strawberry increased stolon formation through long days. What is senescence? Senescence is loss of a cell's power of division and growth. Senescence as a central hallmark of aging. Telomere damage, epigenetic dysregulation, these are the causes of senescence. DNA damage and mitochondrial dysfunction are primary drivers of damage in aging. Several of these drivers of damage can induce senescence. Now, factors influencing senescence in case of plants. Senescence occurs due to a number of reasons. Greater accumulation of nutrients in the young growing parts results from transfer of nutrients from older leaves. Production of inhibitors or hormonal regulators by reproductive organs cause senescence of the vegetative parts. Activation of enzymes which brings about catabolic process causes senescence. Now, availability of light in lower leaves of plants results in their senescence. Leaves are also exposed to adverse temperature, which brings about their senescence. Factors like drought, mineral deficiency, light intensity, day length, elevated temperature, darkness, presence of pathogens may cause senescence. Phytohormones like abscisic acid or ABA and ethylene promote senescence. Kinetin and gibberellin acid delays senescence of detached leaves. Senescence occurs due to conditions prevailing within the organ or organisms as a whole. Now, at the same time, we are going to discuss about another word, that is aging. Now, what is aging? The process of growing old or developing qualities of old by progressive deterioration in the structure and function of the cells, tissues, and organs of the organism as it grows older is known as aging. Now, there is a difference between, it's a very keen difference, but there is a difference between senescence and aging. So, actually, what is the difference between aging and senescence? Aging refers to degenerative changes that occur in all organisms without any reference to death, while senescence refers to the developmental stage at which close to death symptoms becomes apparent. That means age or aging is a part of senescence. Now see the diagram. Stress induction. Senescence has been shown, that means aging also includes over here. So age, drought. Now stress induction occurs due to drought, darkness, UVB light, oxidative stress, pathogen attack, etc. See the plant condition. I think you have realized that slowly it's moving towards death, and that is actually called senescence, which includes aging also, aging of plants also. And last but not the least topic of this chapter is abscission. What is abscission? Abscission is the natural detachment of parts of a plant, typically dead leaves and ripe fruit. What is the hormonal control of abscission? The next question is. So abscission is controlled by auxin and by abscisic acid and ethylene. The hormones gibberellin and cytokinin also influence abscission, but in secondary ways. Now the last one, what are the significances of abscission? Abscission is also important for the reproductive success of plants, ensuring seed and fruit dispersal. The term abscission is also used to describe the intentional shedding of a body organ, resulting, for example, in tailless lizards that managed to escape the clutches of a predator. That means abscission is not only for plant. Generally, it is used for animals also. Now see the diagram. Leaf abscission, the most important part of the plant. Leaf abscission has been shown. First point, deciduous plants undergo changes in preparation for winter dormancy. Second one, photosynthetic pathways in leaves shut down. Third one, an abscission layer of cells forms at the petiole to seal the leaf off from the rest of the plant. And the last one, eventually the leaf falls off. So you can see the leaf condition, see the bud, see the petiole portion, and there is abscission layer. Actually, when this abscission layer ultimately formed, the leaf falls off. And this total process is called abscission of plants, or rather you can say abscission of leaf, that is leaf abscission. For any doubts or queries, please email me at shudeshna1.sma@outlook.com. We also welcome your responses by way of your views and feedback on PPTs or videos at feedback.stmichaelsacademy@gmail.com. So thank you students and have a nice day.